Hi, we're about to get serious here. Little Red Lungs on the scene. They're going to play their song, Civilian Tiger. And, oh no, they're taking the gear! Go watch last week's episode and fund us with YouTube money so we can buy it all back.
Civilian tiger, stripes in the dirt, rippling water, a still beating heart, a million. Buck knife and arrow, shovel and pick. You rip out the marrow, bury the tip, hands and Those two neighbors spread and tangle, tires hurry, thieves rejoicing, sex and orgy. Sex and marching, footprints in red snow, footprints in red
Welcome back to Late Night Music Club. You just witnessed a performance by Little Red Lung. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Hi, thank you for having us.
Please introduce yourselves.
I'm Zoe. I'm the singer.
I'm Ali.
I'm John.
Rob.
That's great.
I agree.
That song you played, Civilian Tiger. I got the name right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell us about it. Tell us, is there an inspiration behind the song?
I'd prefer to not tell you what it's about because I think that it's different for every person.
You don't have to tell us what it's about. I meant if you just like anything sparked the inspiration for it, made you want to write it, or
Ollie, what's the meaning of the song?
I just like to play guitar, and this is one where I get to do that. So that's my inspiration, is that I get to play on it and have fun. Plus, we get to be loud, and there's a lot of parts in the song where I don't get to play, which is cool. I like songs where I get to play and also take a break.
I can get behind that. I'd vote for that.
He likes that in real life, too, even outside of music.
It's how French people
likes-
work. They're like, we work sometimes, but also we don't a lot. And that's how I like to roll.
Yeah, like when French workers were all all union workers were just like getting all rioting and stuff about like they had 4-hour work days and they were like, we can't do this, man. This is inhumane.
Wait, like it was too much or too little?
It was too much. Like I need the time to walk my little dog. I don't know what they do in France.
I think this is how you gauge a nation's happiness, by the amount of time that they have not to get depressed in. Because I feel like if we had 4-hour workdays in America, people would just be crying the rest of the time.
So
You'd
4
be like,
hours.
oh my God, I've watched like 3 hours of TV and now sadness has set in my bones.
Does that answer your question about the song?
Absolutely. Philosophy with Little Red Lung. That song, I assume, is on an album.
It is. It's on the new album, which we are releasing a song at a time at the beginning of every month.
That's a special thing. So you got some time to space it out and have some room to release everything and look like you're putting out something new every single month, and that sounds good.
We want to look busy. Going back to the French, it's how we roll.
Just move to France at this point, man. You putting out a song a month, you'll be the busiest French band.
Does anyone know? Yeah, right, exactly. They're
They
like,
put out
wow.
an album every 15 years.
They'll be like, shit, the Little Red Lung. They put out the album. They put out the song every month. I'm also to understand that you all pretty much record this yourselves. You have your own setup, and you put it's DIY situation.
Yeah.
Yes.
I answered that question for you.
You did.
I just said that at you.
You did.
I was
You
like,
did.
by the way, here's something you do that I knew already. I pay attention.
Ollie has a recording facility up in his home that he converted the top floor into. So, and he records and produces and does that as a day job. So it just worked out perfectly. That he's also in a band.
So it just kind of, you can do them side by side.
Yeah, why not? Plus, it sometimes it's not as fun to work on music that you have to work on. So in this case, we get to experiment a lot and do what we feel is right. In this case, hopefully, I hope you guys agree too.
For the most part.
All right,
I can't tell
there we
you
go.
who doesn't, but because you might get mad.
Like, I'm more yes than no, and I'm like, that's what we go for here.
I'm down
4-hour
with
workday.
it. I was troubled by something in your music, though. I noticed you use a lot of Western scales and harmony. I can't help but notice that you didn't really go... Do you have something against semitonal music or Eastern music that bases itself upon semitonal harmonic structures?
That's a horrible question. Mostly because
do
I
hate
don't
it.
know what it
Hate it.
means. So
I'm in a band with 3 white people, so this what are you gonna do?
So I'm going to continue to cherry pick the worst questions from whatever that questionnaire you're reading was.
you.
Great question.
I
It's
just-
it's just unfortunately far too highbrow for us. It was. I think
I'm
that
sorry,
was
we
the-
didn't hear that. Lift the mic up to your face,
Yeah,
please.
Oh, I like how Rob's got like the quad.
to answer your question
quadruple
for
chord.
real though, as far as the atonal thing and not going for that. Excuse me.
He's working.
I'm wrapping the cable, just so we're ready when we're done. It's all.
I'm like a super melody person, so the atonal stuff tends to not lend as much towards the string-like vocal arrangements that I like to write. But maybe you disagree with that.
I know I can get on board with that, but I didn't say anything about atonal. I was just talking about semitonal and like quarter tonal.
Again, this is an example of why that question's so bad, because I thought I thought that atonal is what you said, but you were like, no, semitonal. It's like a much smarter term.
I am also to understand that you have some shows coming up.
We do.
When is
We
that?
do. We're playing at the Complex on August 11th, and then we're going up to the Bay Area for a few days for 3 or 4 dates. Oakland, Sacramento, and Fresno. Is that right?
And San Jose.
And San Jose. Yeah, San Jose. And then in the last part of the month, we're going to Arizona, Salt Lake City, Denver. Where else?
Las Vegas.
Las
Phoenix.
Vegas.
It's Phoenix, Vegas, Salt Lake City, Denver, Albuquerque or Alamogordo, I think.
Yeah,
And
Alamogordo.
then back into Arizona and back home.
Then back to LA.
Oh,
then
so we start in San Diego on that one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, San Diego also. We're around.
Y'all are busy.
So, yeah, there's like I think a total of 13 or 14 dates in August, like all around the place.
I'm flabbergasted. France would be blown away. 15 gigs?
They're like, what are
In a
you,
year?
air over here?
What are you guys spending all your time on? Not smoking cigarettes and throwing rocks at Uber cars? That was a poor taste joke. I'd like to formally apologize. This is President Ryan. I'd like to apologize for France for being so bad at keeping their public transportation industry.
I like that you said I'd like to
failing.
apologize for France.
Okay, so we went over gigs. We went over releases. Social media. Oh, crap. Who even has that?
We have so much social media.
Let's do it.
Facebook.com//Little Red Lung. We're on Instagram and Twitter under Little Red Lung. Our website is littleredlungmusic.com. We're on Tumblr. We're on SoundCloud. We're on Bandcamp. It's just like we're everywhere.
Most of these are news to me. What do we do on all of those things?
Well,
What do I do on them?
The only one that matters is Bandcamp, where you can
Yeah.
download our songs as we release them before we release the full length in vinyl and digital download. So visit us at Bandcamp, Little Red Lung, to stream your free preview of it and then choose to purchase it if you like.
It's actually littleredlung.bandcamp.com, but all the rest was right.
You're the first one to actually, I'm not even kidding, you're the first one to actually get that format right. Everybody gets the Bandcamp thing wrong.
It's because I have no life.
Confetti comes down.
Oh my God.
Wow! Listen, I've crossed my leg. I'm relating to you guys. Little Red Lung, thank you for coming here, because we need good bands.
Like in the
Thanks for
world?
having us.
In general,
Oh,
in the
Thank
solar
you.
system,
thanks
in
for
the
having
world.
us.
Yeah, absolutely. What does that mean, have, anyway? Like Hannibal Lecter have? Like, I'm having a friend for dinner.
This isn't a
Been
comedy
gone.
show.
This is not a comedy show. It's Dead Serious. Dead Serious Night Music Club. Good night. Go to hell.
Thank you for joining us on Late Night Music Club. We had Little Red Lung body slam you with their song Civilian Tiger. It was so good, you couldn't breathe for 45 minutes. If you want more, subscribe to us on Amped and like us on Facebook.com/Late Night Music Club. Be sure to subscribe on Amped, YouTube, and the website. If I didn't say that already, check out Little Red Lung's social media again.